Hey, what's going on, Alpha Pilots? Today I want to talk to you about creating perches for exploration. So let's just go ahead and get in it. So if you can see here, I am right on an asteroid belt, okay? And I've saved a bookmark, so I can just do this. I can just look at whatever ships are on this belt. Then once I'm in here, I can look at rocks. I can look at pretty much whatever I want, right? Then you right click, you look at your ship. There's my bookmark right here. Okay. So this is called a perch, where you are close enough to see the site or the mining belt or whatever it is you're doing. For me, it's exploration. So I would scan down data and relic sites, figure out which ones I want to go to, but then I would spend enough time. If you get good at it, you can do it first try. But I would spend enough time creating a perch that I wouldn't be able to get unalived. Okay, so I'm going to show you how to do that. I'm going to delete this bookmark. I'm going to hit yes. Okay, so as you can see, I have no bookmarks here in this location or my personal location. All right, and say, you know, just for fun, you want to practice, okay, making a perch. You can right click in space and you can go to your belt and you can pick, you know, whatever belt you want to go to. But before you do that, you hit Control B as in bookmark, okay? And I'm going to rename mine Perch 1. I'm not going to hit enter. I'm not going to hit submit. I'm just going to let that kind of float, okay? And so say this was a relic site or a data site and I was over here in my probe scan area. I would know which one I wanted to go to. I would make this first, and then I would select where I'm going, and I would warp to, okay? You want to just leave this up, because what happens is, while the bookmark's up, the bookmark doesn't actually pinpoint the location until you hit submit, all right? So let's just try it. We want to be within 1,000 roughly. So down here, you'll see your astronomical units or your distance to whatever the site is you're going. And it'll be like 6.2, 4.2, and then it'll go into millions. Then it'll go into hundreds of thousands. Then that number will decrease to like 10 to 20,000. So once you see that number get down to like 10 or 20, you want to be getting ready to hit the submit button, because the key number is around 2,000 to 1,000. Okay, so let's just go ahead and do it. We're gonna asteroid belt and we're gonna warp to, I normally don't do this, but we'll warp to within 0. Okay, and we're gonna look down here.
Warp drive active.
We're gonna look right here. You see 6.19 AU distance. All right, we want to watch that distance, hover over the submit button, and we're gonna wait until it gets to around 1,000. Okay, 20, 10, boom, right there. Oh, I did it too late. I scrolled my button when I was doing it. I don't know that it's gonna... Yeah, it will. Okay. So you see, I'm at this belt. There's some rats here. I might not want to be here. Now I can warp to that perch. Okay. I thought I was a little late on the trigger, but now if you keep looking, you can still see the site. I can still see what Garistas are there. I can pull up their info. This dude's worth 11K. That's a quick little hit. See what this guy's worth. Show info. Another 11K. All right. And then what I can do is I can go right click and then go look at. I can see what he's doing. He's just patrolling. He's probably trying to kill some alpha miners or whatever. I'm not really interested because I don't want to have to throw my drones out. Actually, you know what? Let's do it. I can get this quick money. All right. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to warp to this location at 0. Once I land, I'm going to throw my drones out and we'll kill them real quick. But see how I'm able to see what's going on, and it's like a micro jump. All right. Now just throw the drones out. Oh, I'm cloaked. I can't do that. Let me decloak. Throw my drones out. 2 of them out. We'll just go ahead and lock the targets. This is the long way of doing it, but they'll be easy victims. So lock target, lock target. We'll orbit this one at, I don't know, 5K, whatever. He'll be dead in a second. And then we just let our drones do work. You know what I mean? Just let them do whatever they're going to do. Engage. Take a little damage. I take too much damage, though, I'll warp out. You know what I'm saying? I'll leave these drones. I don't really care about the drones. So, return to drone bay. See, I'm taking damage. So they're going to come back. And then I'm going to warp to 0 on my bookmark. Shields are getting low. I got to go. You know what I mean? Boom. I'm out. I'm safe. Just like that. You can escape a data site if somebody jumps in on you. Or if stuff starts getting real heavy, you've got a little warp location. So now I'm in a safe spot. What I can do is the same thing, right click, and I can go, I mean, typically you would want a bookmark beforehand, but let's just say we're trying to get away. I'm going to go to Barren Planet. I'm going to warp to 100. While I'm on the way, I'm going to create another bookmark halfway, and I'm going to call it a safe space, like I told you in the other video. Okay, right there, boom, submit, safe spot, rename it. I should have named it before. Not a big deal. All right. Now, because I'm near this planet and I'm within 100, somebody could warp in, get to me real quick. If they got a kite ship or whatever, I'm in an Astero. It's pretty fast, so I'm not really worried about that. But if I was running away from enemy or, you know, PvP players, because I've got that safe spot, I don't want to be anywhere near this planet, like within the default ranges they give me. So what I would do is I would just warp to within 100 of my safe space, like this. And alphas, I don't think alphas can fly with a cloak, but for me, I'm just going to drop the cloak. Ship's going to go in hiding. I'm within 100 of my bookmark. Boom, I'm free. I'm good. I survived that whole deal. Learning how to make perches, especially on data sites and relic sites, can really save your life, just to be honest with you, because while you're mining or, you know, hitting cans, I call a can, you know, whatever the data site, the little loot box, I just call them cans. So when you're hitting a can, right, you're gonna have a screen up, and your screen is gonna be like this, dude. It's gonna be huge. You're gonna be clicking buttons, focused on trying to hack all this stuff, whatever. And while you're doing that, the gankers will come in and snatch you up, right? That's why I say, if you got a perch, you want to hit the cans fast as possible, fast as you possibly can. And then as soon as you hit one, warp to the perch. But then you can just see which can you want to go to next. It makes your in and out so fast. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, I just wanted to drop this little tip, man. You need to practice making perches, or call it whatever you want, a loft, or, you know, just a place where you can visually see what you're after. And that's really going to improve your gameplay as far as taking L's while you're out exploring. So anyways, new pilots, stay up. Hope y'all get to where you really like the game. Best game ever created.